السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ربي اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. ربنا زدنا علما. اللهم فقهنا في الدين. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا آمين يا رب العالمين. So here we are with our session number 206 for Quranic Arabic Grammar, in which we are learning Sarf and Nahu of Surat Al-Mulk. We are going to start with a question that was asked by Sister Rabiha. So she was trying to find out the difference between word anwau and sifa. So we have covered naib anil masdar, and we have covered in naib anil masdar that sometimes sifa can be naib anil masdar, and sometimes the no of masdar can be the naib anil masdar. So the basic difference between the type and the sifa is here. So when I talk about, this is the two conditions of sitting during the salah, right? So there are two types of sittings during salah, and the first is al-iftirash, and the second one is at-tawarruk. When you sit during salah, either you sit with a type which is called jalsatul iftirash, or you sit with jalsatul tawarruk. So these two, al iftirash and at tawarruk, are going to be considered the types of sitting, which is going to be anwau jalsa. Okay, anwau jalsa. But when I go on to explain al iftirash with the foot and being in this position, this is going to be the description of that sitting. So and going to be in the and going to be labeled as the sifa. It can be a sentence, just as we do. The sifa can be of three types, right? So it can be a complete sentence, which can be jumla ismiya, jumla fe'liya, or it can be just jar wal majroor. But remember, the sifa is a description. When you describe something, that is going to be the sifa. When you just tell that there are, if I ask you what are the types of ma, you tell me ma al istifhamia, ma al ibhamia, ma and ma nafiya, ma masdariya. But when I asked you describe ma al ibhamia or ma at ta'ajjubiya, then when you give me the definition of ma at ta'ajjubiya, that it is going to be seen with fi'lu ta'ajjub, and it is in nakira, and it is it comes up as mubtada of the jumla ismiya. This is going to be the sifa. However, when I say ma at ta'ajjubiya, it is one of the types of ma. I hope this clears any confusion that sister might have in regards to the sifa or the no. Okay, alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. So now we are going to come back to our Suratul Mulk. Amin Vayaki. And excuse me for I'm sick, and you will hear me coughing a lot. And when I cough like a bad engine. So excuse me for that. So Bismillah Rahman Rahim. So here we have verse number 4, and I think I skipped these few words. So I wanted to just go over with you guys these few words that we have not covered in our previous session number 225. So you have here irji. So irji, what do you think is the sarf of this word? Is it from mazid fihi or is it mujarrad? Who can tell me? Family 1, and this is family mujarrad, and this is failul amr. Very well done. And when it is failul amr, what is going to help you determine what bab is it from? Ainul Ainul kalima has a kasra, and yes, very well done. Remember, Ainul kalima has a kasra. So the two possibilities for this word are either it is from bab daraba, very well done, or it is from bab Hasiba. Very well done, Faiza. So it can be from daraba or hasiba, and which is the more common, especially with all the sahih letters or all salim letters. It's going to be bab daraba, as Diba is saying, right? If excuse me. So remember, it cannot be from samia. It cannot be from samia. What is the problem from calling it from samia? Yasma'u, right? The Samia family in Fail Mudare has a fatha on Ainul Kalima. So this word cannot be from Bab Sin, right? Is this clear? So when you look at Bab Samia, in case of Fail Mudare, it has a fatha on Ainul Kalima. Therefore, the word cannot be from Bab Samia. Is this clear to everyone? Alhamdulillah. Okay. So the next word that I have here for you is yanqalib. Yanqalib. Very well done. Anyone else? Any confusion about this? So this is mazid fihi. This is mazid fihi coming from inqalaba yanqalibu, the family number 7. And there is an hamza here that is extra in this family, and there is a noon that is extra in this family. And what is special about this family? What is the special feature of this family? Yes, it is from infial, as Sister Zarina is saying. The special about this family is that they are no passive, so it is lazim. The family is lazim. So everyone remembers this, that there is no second row. There is no second row in this family, right? So anytime you see anything after inqalaba yanqalibu, fail inqalaba yanqalibu, and it is nasbin status, will you ever call it maf'ul? Can it ever be maf'ul? No, because this family is lazim. It cannot take maf'ul there, and we already have done the sarf of nahu of this verse, and we have called khasiyan as the hal, right? So keep those small important points in mind, that you can never expect to see any maf'ul bihi. Okay. Now, can anyone type for me the masdar? Yes, it can be, Sadiba. We have you can call it either the we have done the nahu before, and we have you can either say that this is a jawabu tal, or you can also say yanqalib is majzoom because it is a jawabu shart for jumla shartiya mahzoof. Okay, both ways are going to be correct. Okay, who can tell me the masdar for word zayyanna? Tazheen, very well done. Tazheen, very well done. Sorry, I did not see the first answer. I'm sorry. But yeah, it is Tazheen. So always remember, since this is from family 2, Tazheen is going to be the masdar for this word. The word that we are starting with today for today's lesson, our today's lesson started with sarf for verse number 9. So who can tell me the family for word كذبنا كذبنا? It is family 2. So how do we know that this is family 2? The shadda on the second root is a giveaway for that. There is doubling of Ainul Kalima in family number 2. If I asked you what is the file for this word, who can tell me the file for this word? I'm talking about ismu file, the surf. Yes, in this word, naul filein is the file. But if I asked you that what is going to be the ismu file for fi'il kazzabna, kazzaba yukazzibu takziban fahuwa, kazib is going to be when it is family 1, mukazzibun, right? Mukazzibun. Okay, so then comes your word nazala. The same thing, it is again family 2 because of Shadda on the second root letter. In it, it is Mazid Fihi. And if I asked you what is the masdar for Nazzala, who can tell me the masdar for Nazzala? Tanzil. Very well done. Tanzil is the masdar for fail Nazzala. Very good job. Okay. When you look at this word, Ja'a, Ja'a Yaji'u, it is family 1. Yes, it is family 1. Ja'a Yaji'u, if the Yaji'u is the Mudare form, which family can it be from? It can be from Bab Daraba. Very well done. Shay'in, which family do you think it is going to be from? Masdar from family 1. Dolal. Dolal. This word. It is family 1 and it is Masdar. Kabirin. Kabirin. It is again family 1 and it is Sifa Mushabba from family 1. So if I ask you to give it to some family, just throw it in a family. Which family, from which Bab will you throw it in? Kabura. Yes, very good job. So it is from Bab Karuma. Very well done. Nasma'u. Nasma'u. It is family 1 again. There's nothing extra. There is nothing extra. And this is this is from Bab Samia, because Bab Samia has a fatha on Ainul Kalima, like another Bab that we have done. Which other Bab has fatha on Ainul Kalima in Fail Mudari? Fataha. It is Bab Fataha and Samia that have fatha on Ainul Kalima in case of Mudari, right? So this is Samia itself, Nakilu. So Ainul Kalima has Kasra, and this is family 1. And this is coming from Mujarrad or family 1 or Mujarrad because it does not have anything extra. And this is from Bab Daraba. Very well done. Then comes verse number 11. Fatarafu, Fatarafu. So do you think there is something extra here? There is a Hamzatul Wasl that is extra, additional, and then there is Ta, very well done. And this is from Bab Iftial, as Sister Zarina is saying, and Sister Dilruba both are saying that there's extra Ta there, and this Ta is unique and being present after the first root letter. The first two families that had Ta, additional Ta, family 5 and 6, they had their Ta before the first root letter, but this family has Ta after the first root letter. So this is family number 8. And who can tell me the masdar for fa'tarafu? What is the masdar for this family? For these root letters? Itaraf. Very good job. Itaraf. Good job. Now this word suhkan, it is a masdar for family 1. Very well done. Okay. So this is a masdar from family 1, and we have labeled when we were covering our nahu, we called it maful mutlaq for fi'l mahdhuf, right? Naib, or maful mutlaq for fi'l mahdhuf, right? Then comes our word yakhshawna. Yakhshawna. Very well done. This is Mujarrad, number 1. Number 2, it is from Samia. What helps you, make a, I know most of us have seen word khashiya in Quran, but what is special about this word that makes it all the more reason to belong to Samia clan? That, the feeling, yes, because Samia clan has to do with emotions, feelings, colors, right? And body defects as well. So is this clear to all of you? That why we are saying that this word is belonging to Samia clan? Because Yes, there is a mudare with a fatha on ainul kalima. There is a mudare with fatha on ainul kalima, but in addition, this fail has to do with a emotion or a feeling, right? The fear is an emotion or a feeling, right? The next word, al-ghaibi. If I ask you al-ghaib, it can be masdar from family one, and so is maghfira and ajrun, both from family one, right? And then again, kabir, we have already covered. Now comes your word asirru. Asirru. So when you look at this word asirru, the root letters were sin, ra, ra. So now help me find out the family for this word. So it is from Babi If'al, family number 4. And what is there which is a giveaway for this? And this is Fi'lul Amr, as Dilrubai is saying. The giveaway that this is from family number 4 is the word has Hamzatul Qata in Fi'lul Amr, right? That was a giveaway. Very well done. Then comes your fail, ijharu. Ijharu. This is family one again. Family one, and this is Pelul Amr from family one, and the Ha has Fatha. So, what do you think can be the, it can be from Bab Fataha. Very well done. When it comes to Alim, Fa'il can be Sifa Mushabba pattern and it can be Sighatul Mubalagha as well. If you look at the table, you can be Mubalagha and Sifa Mushabba both. Fa'il pattern can be pattern of Sifa Mushabba and it can be used for Sighatul Mubalagha as well. Now, when you look at verse number 14, what is special here? Ya'lamu. What do you see here? It is family one, mujarrad, because it is nothing added, and Ainul Kalima has a fatha. Ainul Kalima has a fatha, and we know Alima. Alima Ya'lamu. So when you look for, its past tense form, it is Alima. The past tense has Kasra on Ainul Kalima. So this word has to belong from the Samia clan. It has to be from Samia clan, right? When you look at this word khalaqa, its present tense form or mudare form is yakhluqu. So again, it is mujarrad and it is from babinun. Very well done. Al-latif and al-khabir can be your sifa mushabba, right? And then comes your ja'ala. Ja'ala. Ja'ala yaj'alu. Family one, and this is from it is family one, and ja'ala yaj'alu. Yaj'alu is going to be bab fataha, right? And what was special about bab fataha? Who remembers how do we associate things with bab fataha? Harufe halqiya, right? Harufe halqiya. Very well done. Then comes your word imshu. So this word imshu, at this stage, you can say that this is family one. For those of you who have covered nakis as well, imshu, it's from mashia yamshi or masha yamshi actually. Masha yamshi. So it is if it is masha yamshi, it is from which clan? What do you think? It is from Daraba, right? Because Yamshi, it has Yamshi, its Mudare is Yamshi, so it cannot be from Fataha, right? So Mudare is Yamshi, and we have seen that in Quran. So it is Daraba, we can give it to Daraba, right? This word, Manakib, Manakib. So what is special about this word? So Sister Faiza is saying that this word is a plural. Do you all agree? Manakibin or Manakibi is a plural. How many of you agree that this is a plural word? other than Sister Faiza? Agree? Very well done. Okay. Sister Zarina and Sister Faiza are calling this is a plural word. It is from, it's a broken plural. If I asked you the flexibility of this word, in terms of flexibility, what type of a word is it? It is a partly flexible word. Why is it partly flexible word, Sister Diva? Very well done. It's a type of a plural that has to be, it's a type of a broken plural, jamul muntaha, ultimate plural or super plural, which are partly flexible. And the only reason for them to be partly flexible is that they are on this pattern, mafailu or mafailu or mafailu. There are two of them, and we have seen mafailu in the verses before. Remember this one here? We have covered this one. That why is this word not carrying a kasra? The why? What's the reason? Why is this word not carrying a kasra? Because the word is mamnu min as-sarf, right? But when you look at this word manakib, how come this word is carrying a kasra? Very well done. Because this is again a partly flexible word, but because it is a mudaf, it is a mudaf, and when partly flexible words come as mudaf, they become fully flexible. They can take a kasra, or you can just say that they can take a kasra when they are mudaf. What is another case when partly flexible or mamnu min as-sarf can take a kasra? Very well done. If the word has an al, the word is going to be able to take a kasra, right? If it is mu'arraf bil al, or if it is a definite with al, the word can be able to take kasra, and that is the reason. Why is this word taking a kasra? Because it is here it is a mudaf. Okay, so you are telling me that this word is a plural. Can it be the plural for zarf? Do you think it can be a plural for a zarf? Ism zarf? Mankab? What do you think? Hmm? Famshu fi manakibiha. Right? So this can be the plural for ism zarf, and it is partly flexible, able to take kasra in this word because it was mudaf. Right? Then comes your word kulu. Is it from family 1 or mazid fihi? It is again from family 1. Very well done. Okay. Now the next word an-nushur. An-nushur. An-nushur is resurrection. So it can be the masdar from family 1. Absolutely. Then comes your word amintum. Amintum. What do you think? Which family? So Sister Faiza and Zarina are calling it family 1, right? And Sister Dilruba is also now calling it family 1, and I agree with three of you. Very well done. Very well done. Because there is nothing extra. If this word, the first Hamza, had something in addition and there was a fatha on the meme, then you would think about family 4. But here, the Ainul Kalima has a kasra, okay? And this is a past tense form, right? It is a past tense form. So this is going to be it is going to be it is going to be given to family number 1, and it is mujarrad. Okay, so, and the bab for this is samia yasmau, as Sister Diva is saying. Very well done. Okay, the next word that you can see here is yakhsifa. Yakhsifa. So it can be bab daraba, right? It is mujarrad from bab daraba. So we have to shift gears at this point because we have covered up until verse number 14, and we were to do the nahu of verse number 15. So I'm going to again take you back to now the nahu of verse number 15, and we are going to start with the sentence. And what type of a sentence you are seeing on your screens? Who can tell me the type of a sentence? Very well done. The sentence here is Jumlatul Ismiya with huwa being the mubtada, and the khabar of this mubtada is allazi, right? What will be the status of allazi here if it is the khabar? It is going to be raf, right? And this is a word that is mabni, right? It is non-flexible, but here it is fi mahali rafa'a, and with any, and this word is a mausul, and it is always followed by silatul mausul, and sila here is jumlatul failure, and jumlatul failure ja'ala. And what type of ja'ala are you seeing here? It is the type of ja'ala here is, think about it. Think about it, Zarina. So let's see here. So it is fail. First of all, it is fail madin, right? And then lakum is jar wal majroor, muta'alliq bil. Al arda is going to be maful bihi awal, and zalulan is going to be maful bihi thanin, or is the second maful bihi. The ja'ala that takes two maf'ul. Does it work like khalaqa? Can it work like, no? It is from zanna wa akhwatuha, right? It is from af'alu tahwil, the verbs of transformation. The giveaway for this to be from verbs of transformation or af'alu tahwil is the fail has come with two maf'ul bihis, right? So when it has two maf'ul bihis, call it that it is a sister of zanna, and it is failun nasikha as well, right? It is failun nasikha because it has changed jumla ismiya into maful bihi awal and maful bihi sani, right? The mubtada of jumla ismiya became maful bihi awal, and the khabar became maful bihi sani, right? Do you ever wonder why is every time anything you see anything you see after ja'ala, the first maf'ul is ma'rifa and the second maf'ul is nakira? Do you ever wonder about that? Did you ever pay attention to this? No? So now give. So what is usually the mubtada? Mubtada is proper or common? It's proper. So here we are considering al-arda maf'ul bihi awal, and this is proper. And what is khabar usually? In the standard khabar, or as it is common. So zalulan is common. And I'm going to show you something from the very first ja'ala that you have seen in Quran when you were the beginners or of student of Quran. Here it was verse 20, close to 20. Can you see here? الذي جعل لكم الأرض فراشا والسماء بناء. Every time the first maful, you notice al-arda, which was originally the mubtada, was proper, and the second maful is common. Do you from now you understand why is it common? Can anyone explain it to me now? That why the first one is proper and the second one is common? Because the first one was mubtada. First one was mubtada, and this maful bihi sanin is the khabar. That is why it is common. Okay, it just changed the i'rab. It just came and changed the i'rab, and i'rab means the case endings got changed. Now both of them are nasb in status, from both of them being raf in status. Okay, keep that in mind, inshallah. Okay, now come back to our verse number 15. So then comes your famshu fi manakibiha. Famshu. You can call this ba as atf, Very well done. Yes, I agree. We can label it as atf. And imshu is pelul amr. And we have just covered that this is from bab daraba. And the vow here is the doer. With every fail, there is a doer, and the doer is either a pronoun or it can be ism zahir. Here it is pronoun, and it is damir baris muttasil, right? Vow is attached, therefore it is muttasil. It is visible, therefore it is baris. And what's the status of vow? Since it's a doer, it's going to be fi mahali rafa, but it's always going to be with a sukoon. Can your vowel jama, ever get a dhamma on it? Do you ever see your vowel jama with dhamma? Why is it going to carry a dhamma? Yes, when it is vowel linear, it can get a dhamma, and the reason for that dhamma is because yes, it is for connection, for the application of the rule of iltiqai sakinain. And here you can see the verse that we were doing from Surah An-Nisa, here, Asawur Rasul, right? Asawur Rasul. So why is there Dhamma there? For iltaqai sakinain, right? Don't forget this point as well. Okay? Because sometimes you may see it with Dhamma, and you must know that it is carrying that Dhamma for iltaqai sakinain, right? Two sakins were together. So now, fi manakibiha, you can just say that this is muta'alliq bil fi'l, fi jar harf jar, manakib is majroor, ha is mudaf ilayhi, and the whole construction is jar wal majroor, muta'alliq bil fi'l, right? Wow is going to be atf, kulu, fi'lul amr again, and again, wow is going to be this vow. The first vow is harf atf, and the second vow, that is the part of the word kulu. Kulu is a file, is a damir, and what else is it? Among the three categories of words, where will you put this vow? It is going to be an ism. Very well done. And every ism has a status, and that is why we are going to call it a rafin status, because it is also a doer of our fail as well, right? Mir rizqi is going to be jar wal majroor, again, along with an idafa, and this is going to be your muta'alliq, right? The last part of the verse, wa ilayhin nushur. The last part of your verse is what type of a sentence you are seeing here? It is jumla. Ilayhi is jar wal majroor, right? Jumla ismiya with ilayhi jar wal majroor, and an-nushur is going to be mubtada muakhar. If I asked you, what is the ruling of taqdeem wa ta'khir here? So it's going to be, yeah, it is for ikhtisas. It is for ikhtisas. And why are we calling that? Because the taqdeem here, the ruling of taqdeem wa ta'khir here was, it is taqdeem that is jais, that is permissible, as Faiza and Dilruba are saying. And because it was jais, therefore, Sister Diba is saying that this has been done to bring in, especially to him, only to him is a resurrection, right? Why did we use this word only? Because the taqdeem here was jais, right? Is everyone with me so far? Okay, Alhamdulillah. So now let's go on to verse number 16. Verse number 16 begins with Hamza. The verse number 16 has a Hamza before, and this is Hamza, that is Hamzatul Istifham, and this can enter both kalam manfi, kalam musbat, right? It can enter both kalam manfi and kalam musbat. It can even enter inna, it can enter iza, and it can enter in shartiya, iza shartiya. It can enter negative sentence as well, right? Here it is entering Jumlatul Failia, and Amintum here as is, what type of a fail is Amintum? Fail Madin. And who is the doer here, Faiza? Ta is the doer. And what is this meme there for? This is Mimul Jama. Mimul Jama, that is for masculine plural. Masculine plural. If there was a feminine doer, what would come after Tadamma? If I have to show a feminine doer, and this Sister Faiza is saying that, and Diba and Faiza Abdurrab are saying that I will have to add a noon there. Will I have to just add a noon or noon mushaddada? Very well done. It is going to be mushaddad noon. Very well done, class. That noon that is going to be there, or this meme, are these noon and memes, mimul jama or noonul jamali inas, are these two harf or an ism? Very well done. Very well. These are haruf, right? They are not ism. Very good job. So you have a fail and you have a file here, the ta'ul file. And now what should you look for? After fail and file, the next step is in Jumla Failia, we look for maf'ul. And who is the maf'ul here? It is man. Very good job, Faiza. So man is the maf'ul here. The status of this man is going to be nasb. And among the three types of maf'ul, man, sorry, not maf'ul, among the three types of man, this man is man mausula. If I ask you, among the two types of asmaul mausula, what is the type of this is a mausul? There are two types of asmaul mausula, if you remember. Think about it. Can it be khas or it is mushtarika? It is mushtarika. It is not mukhtasa, right? It is not specific for gender and number. Therefore, man belongs to the second type, which is mushtarika. Okay? Is this clear to all of you? Alhamdulillah. So now this is fi mahalli nasbin and this is mausul. And after mausul, we should look for silatul mausul, which can be jumlatul ismiya or jumlatul failia or shubu jumla. So we have fis samai. So what type of silatul mausul we have? We have shubu jumla, right? We have jar wal majroor, which is shubu jumla, right? Now comes an yakhsifa. So my dear sisters, an yakhsifa. It is an masdariya. Sister Faiza is calling it an masdariya. How about rest of the sisters? You all agree that this is an masdariya? Right, very well done. And what else is this an? Why is it second maf'ul? Which is second maf'ul, my dear? An yaksifa? Are you asking about Deepa? No. We have to first cover our masdar muawwal, and then we are going to look for the i'rab. Let's just take a deep dive into it, and let's first figure out everything, and then we'll see what will be the status and what should be the status of our masdar muawwal. Okay. So an is masdariya. What is other something special about an? It is nasiba. Faiza is saying, Faiza is trying to write that it is nasiba, right, Faiza Abdurrab? That you are trying to say that this is harf nasb as well. The third thing is that an has also istiqbal in it too. Okay, it usually refers to the events that are, denoting future, right? You will find here in with an and whatever follows an masdariya, connotation of future. keep that in mind, inshallah. And you will see in my slide, I may have written in very many of them Lil Istiqbal as well. Okay. So don't get confused that what is this about. It is usually something that is about to happen, has not yet happened. Okay. Whatever comes with Anmasdariya usually has connotation of future. Okay. Because our mudare, and usually it is accompanied by fi'l mudare, and mudare is for present future, right? We have been learning that since the very beginning of the course, or since the kindergarten years, right? So now yakhsifa is fi'l mudare, which is mansub bil fatatu zahira. And who is the doer here in fi'l yakhsifa? Who can tell me the doer? It is huwa. And then comes bikum, which is jar wal majroor, mutalik. Okay. And then comes your al arba, which is mafulun bihi for yaqsifa. Right? Easy. So far, everyone got it? Can this an be zaida? Can it be zaida? No. Because why not? Dilruba, why not? No. No, Zarina. Because there's a mudari mansoob right after it, right? It should not be unzaida, right? Will unzaida ever affect whatever follows it? Very well done, Sister Zohra. Yes, this one is affecting the fail after it. So this is nasiba. So now this cannot be unzaida, right? And it is not in one of the four places that are commonly known places for unzaida, right? It is not present between Lo Shartiya and Qasam. It did not come after Lamma. It did not come after Iza, right? So there is no Lamma, there is no Iza. So why would I think about unzaida, right? Is this clear to all of you that this cannot be unzaida? But can it be untafsiriya? Not at all. Some people are saying not at all. Why? Why such strong conviction that this can never be antafsiriya? If you give me the reason. Antafsiriya can never ever change the status of what follows it, right? Antafsiriya is ghair amila, does not, it is muhmila. It does not affect anything that comes after it. But this an has an action on fi'l mudari after it, right? Antafsiriya is never also going to be affected with what is before it as well. But when it comes to masdar al-mu'awwal, is it affected by whatever is before? Can it be affected by whatever, grammatically affected by whatever has been mentioned before? Right? Takes all statuses, can be affected by harf jar, can be affected by fail, and it can be maful bihi for the fail. It can be naibul file with whatever follows with the whole masul mu'awwal can be naibul file, can be file, and all that, right? So this an can never ever be antafsiriya, which unlike this an cannot be affected by whatever is before it, and also does not affect what comes after it. Okay, so this is only masdariya, and now we have to plug it, we have to find the status for it, right? So if you look at the translation, do you feel secure that he who holds authority in the heaven would not cause the earth to swallow you? So this is not maful bihi sanin. Okay, this is not maful bihi sanin, or not a maful bihi for what has been mentioned before. It is not the maful bihi for amintum. Okay, maful bihi for amintum is man only. So how can you connect it to whatever has been mentioned before? Is you can consider this as badal from word man. If you are considering this masdar al-mu'awwal as badal of man? Is it badal kul, badal baad, or badal ishtimal? First of all, let's do that and then we'll give it a status. Because badal ghalat is not in Quran. Allah makes no mistakes, right? It is going to be badal ishtimal, as Dilruba is saying, because it is telling you something specific, a specific attribute of man, right? A quality. Remember when we were learning badal ishtimal? Why is this badal ishtimal? It is specifying, the Masdar al-Muawwal is specifying a quality of mubdil minhu, not replacing entirely the mubdil minhu, right? I love Fatima, her painting. I love Hadia, her poetry. So, poetry or painting is not replacement for Hadia and Fatima, right? Do you get it? Do you all understand this? However, they are something that is an quality or attribute of these two ladies, which are who are Fatima and Hadia. These are two attributes of Hadia and Fatima, and therefore the painting and poetry is going to be badle ishtimal, and this badal an yakhsifa bikumul arda is going to be badal ishtimal. I hope this is clear to all of you. Okay. And if it is badal ishtimal, what is one thing that must be common between mubdil minhu and badal? And that's going to give you the status of this masdar al-muawwal, the status, right? They must match in status. So if man is nasb in status, the masdar al-muawwal is also going to be fi mahalli nasbin. I hope this is clear to all of you. Then comes your last sentence, which is preceded by fa. Preceded by fa. How are you going to label this sentence? This is fa'al atf litartib wa ta'kib, right? Iza hiya tamur. So iza here is harf. Sister Faiza is calling it a harf. There are two types of iza. It can be ismiya and it can be harfiya. And this one is iza harfiya. Among iza al harfiya, they are further subdivided into two types, and one is iza fujaiya, and then other next one is iza tafsiriya. Iza fujaiya is translated as suddenly, right? As suddenly, and this seems to be iza fujaiya, right? And something specific about iza fujaiya is it is followed by jumla ismiya, right? Jumla ismiya follows it, and hiya tamur is jumla ismiya. Hiya is mubtada, and tamur is going to be the khabar of this mubtada. When you look into tamur, what type of khabar do you have? Is it mufradism, shubu jumla, or jumla? It is a jumla, and jumla failure with file damir mustatir hiya, right? Because hiya tamur, damir mustatir hiya is going to be the file, and the status of this fail is, what is the status of this fail? Marfu bidammatu zahira, right? No, why? This is not jazm. This is marfu because of the dhamma at the end, right? Marfu bidammatu zahira, and the status of the whole jumla in relation to the mubtada is fi mahalli raf'in khabar, right? In relation to mubtada, it is fi mahalli rafa khabar, and iza is harf. Iza fujaiya is a harf. Iza fujaiya is a harf, and I think Sister Zarina is saying it fi mahalli jazmin because thinking that this could be the jawabu shart, right? But here, this iza is not coming up as jawabu shart, right? It is not coming up as jawabu shart because fa and iza cannot be together in the same sentence. That fa rabita is there and iza fujaiya is there in your jawab, right? Is going to be one type, and here we already have, there is no adwatu shart jazima there, right? So there is no adatu shart. So this is going to be it is just going to follow the status of whatever has been mentioned before. Okay, if it is clear to you, let me know, right? So it's just going to follow the status of what has been mentioned before. So now you have your verse number 16 covered. Anyone has any question about this verse, this ayah of Suratul Mulk? Is everyone with me? I see no yeses or no nos. So I think we can continue with the next verse, Alhamdulillah. So the next verse is verse number 17 and is starting with it is starting with So now the types of that you have covered, if you can kindly tell me, is going to be mainly of two types, right? You have divided into two types, right? Either it is going to be muttasila, adila, atifa, or it can be munqata, right? here here there is no place for it to be connected to whatever has been mentioned before, right? We already have an atf in the form of fa there. So this is going to be labeled as muadila muttasila or munqata'a. Which type is this one? It is going to be munqata'a, right? Is everyone agree, okay with that, or do you all agree that this is munqata'a? Okay. So if it is munqata'a, what is going to be the purpose of this? It is going to be used in the meaning of bal, right? Because it is coming after hamza, but it's not right after hamza like amintum amintum. It's not like that. No, there is a fa that came up as atifa. Faul atf was there after hamzatul istifham. So this one is a new thought. It is in the meaning of bal, and more specifically, it is in the meaning of bal intiqali. Is this clear? You cannot connect this hamza with this because of the fa already being there, which is acting as atf. Remember, when you have hamza and they are right next to each other. All the examples that you have, this is starting a new sentence. No, it is starting a new because you already have an atf there. This is starting a new thought. This is going to be in the meaning of bal intiqali. Okay, if it was, whenever you have those sentences, if you go back to your hamza and sentences, anzartahum am lam tunzirhum, a ilahun wahidin am mutafarriqun. Like usually, I don't want to misquote the examples. Yeah, so there is one and the other one right after, right? Right following each other, one and the next one right after. And there is no other atf in between hamza and When is atf, then is atf. There is no space for any other atf to come between hamza and Okay? It is starting, yes. It is which is when bal, that has a meaning of ibtida. It's, yeah. No, that's you will have, it is showing the sequence. It is showing the sequence of events that this it is going to be fa al atf. No, no, you are overthinking and confusing yourself. Yeah, no, you cannot say that. And look at all the examples of Hamza and And all those examples of Hamza and you will see one following another, one following another. And towards the end, I think I have 4 minutes. Let's just do this verse, and then I can show you an example. Okay, inshallah, that will clear some of the confusions or doubts that you have. Okay, so this is that is starting another statement, and it's going to be in the meaning of bal. And when we have bal, it can be ibtali or intaqali. Is this negating whatever has been mentioned before? Is it negating anything? Tell me that. No. So if it is not negating anything before, you are going to call it bimani bal intaqali, right? Intaqali. And then comes a statement after it. And when it is intaqali, then it is ibtida. It is starting a new, a new statement. And the statement, if it is a new statement, something new, a new topic, new beginning, it's always usually la mahalla laha min al-i'rab, if you remember. Is it right? Just like if I ask you, what is the status of Tabarakallazi biyadihil mulk? What is the status of this jumla? What will you tell me? This is jumlatul ibtidaiya, and it's going to be la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. And any ibtida is going to be la mahalla laha. Okay? Remember that concept, inshallah. So amintum again is fi'l madin, wal fa'il, ta'ul fa'il. Same thing. Man is going to be maf'ul bihi. Silatul mawsul is shubu jumla la mahalla laha min al-i'rab. Then again here, an yursila alaykum. An masdariya nasiba lil istiqbal. Yursila fi'l mudari mansoob bil fatatu zahira. Alaykum is going to be jar wal majroor muta'alliq bil fi'l, and hasiba is going to be maf'ulun bihi. Right? فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ كَيْفَ نَذِيرٌ. So فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ كَيْفَ نَذِيرٌ. Fa is going to be, you can call this fa as isti'naf. You can call this as isti'naf. Seen is going to be harf istiqbal, as Faiza Abdurrab is saying. Ta'alamun is going to be fi'l mudari marfu bi subutin noon wal fa'il wawil jama'a, and therefore we are going to translate it as you all know, right? Because the ta is in the beginning of the mudare, the alamatul mudare is ta coming with wawil jama'a. The pronoun is antum, right? Soon you all will know kaifa nazir. How was my warning? So kaifa nazir. So this seems to be a sentence, and this is according to Sister Faiza, it is jumlatul ismiya. Do you all agree with her? Alhamdulillah. So if you have jumla ismiya, what are the parts of jumla ismiya? Mubtada and khabar. Here, nazir was naziri. There is a ya mutakallim. That why is this kasra here? Why is this kasra here? Because there was a ya, there is a ya that got dropped, right? Ya al mutakallim was there that got dropped, and this is naziri, my warning, right? It's an idafa. So the status of nazir was in actuality rough, right? Nazir is rough in status and is a mubtada of the sentence. Do you all agree? And how will you label kaifa? What is kaifa? If naziri is mubtada, kaifa is going to be khabar fi muhalli raf'a. In here, what is the hukum of taqdeem wa ta'khir? Sister Faiza is saying the hukum of taqdeem wa ta'khir in this jumla ismiya is wajib. Why is it wajib? Why is it wajib? Wujuban, yes, very well done. Because kaifa is ism istifham, and it is from the words for which is sadaratul kalam, right? Because ism istifham have sadharatul kalam. That is why kaifa has to be in the beginning of the sentence, right? If I ask you the status of this jumlatul ismiya, what is the answer for that? It's going to be fi mahalli nasbin mafulun bihi for fail. فَسَتَعْلَمُونَ. Right? So with that, I will end the session here. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Inshallah, in the next session, I will show you examples of Hamza with and how they were right next to each other without any atf in between them. Okay? And also, from the next session, I would like you all to participate actively by unmuting yourself so that everyone, I will assign the verses to 4 or 5 of you, and inshallah we are going to do that, do our lesson in like that. Will it be okay? Inshallah. So I will see you all on Saturdays. Take care of yourselves. Ameen. Jazakallah.